Hello, Falcon families. We've had a great week at Rockwood South. Since it's Friday, welcome to another blast. We're going to kick things off by sharing a little bit of fun. Our sixth grade students had a blast today as they engaged in a full day of team building. Our sixth grade staff worked so hard to plan for this event, and with the spotty weather we had, they were planning for all the what ifs possible. But by the end of the day, it was clear to see that our students engaged in a ton of critical thinking, a ton of collaboration, and best of all, a lot of fun. And so thank you to our sixth grade students for all of the ways in which they cooperated with one another and interacted with one another in such a positive manner. And of course, thank you to our Falcon sixth grade staff who did such an amazing job of planning this event. Now I want to quick get into our instructional focus. Once again, we saw a lot of collaboration and cooperative learning happening throughout our building and classes this week, as well as student self-reflection on what we call assessment capable learning. Again, these are two really important strategies that we are working hard to implement throughout the building. We've got a picture there from Mr. Ryman's 8th grade social studies class, and another one from Miss Motherspaugh's 7th grade science class. Both of those classes engaged in cooperative learning strategies that were very structured with explicit instructions that allowed for every student in the group to have a role and a part of the discussion. One of the things that I really love about our cooperative learning strategies is that after students engage in these conversations with their group and we have whole class discussions, the students are then randomly selected and encouraged to either share something that they learned from a group member or something that they contributed to the discussion. As you can imagine, that really helps our students' level of confidence and engagement increase when it comes time to for those whole group discussions. And so implementing those cooperative learning techniques, it's truly a game changer for our kids. And secondly, you'll see in the corner a picture from Miss Maria Stout's 8th grade ELA class, where a student is using a scoring guide for claim evidence reasoning to score and give feedback on an anonymous student work sample. Ms. Stout had her students do this individually and then reflect on that same criteria and on student work samples within a cooperative group. A strategy such as this truly helps our students to learn inside and out what the criteria looks like for a given piece of writing. And in this case, it was claim evidence reasoning. The students can then take that same information and that same understanding and apply it to their own work, where they're able to reflect on their essay and determine where are their strengths and where are areas of which they need to improve. Great work to our team, and I hope you found these strategies valuable. Moving on into academic lab. Up until now, our students have been in their advisory every day at the end of the school day, and we've been providing students with team building skills, school-wide expectations, study skills, a number of items and skills that fall under what we have titled Falcon Boot Camp. Moving into next week, students will meet in their advisories going forward on Mondays and Fridays. During that time, it will be an opportunity for them to check in with their advisory teacher. It will be an opportunity for them to receive support on any assignment that they may be struggling with, and whether it's homework, whether it's an essential skill that they are learning in a current class. Teachers will be available and helping students at that time. Going forward on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, students will be in what we call academic lab. And for that period of time, students are placed into various classes throughout the school based on an essential skill or essential course outcome of which they either need more support in or they may need enrichment or to deepen that particular skill. And so students will be in different classes throughout the school. These classes will change every 5 weeks, and teachers will be utilizing student classroom data to support where students need to be placed during this time and how we can best help them, again, in either their area of need or their area of enrichment with a specific skill. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to reach out to any member of our team. They are more than happy to share more information about Academic Lab with you.
Don't you forget about me.
Last but not least, the football game this evening. I'm sure that you've heard about the district-wide change in relation to students who are in elementary and middle school attending high school football games. It is important that for students to be able to enter, they must have an adult present and with them. That adult will be responsible for the student throughout the game and for bringing that student home at the end of the game. Please make sure that your student is with a parent or an assigned adult for the duration of that football game. Again, that is super important. We simply want to make sure that our students are safe and having a great time at any and all district events. Okay, Falcon family, it's been a great week here at Rockwood South. I hope you have a wonderful dry weekend, and we look forward to seeing everyone here again on Monday. Take care.